Hi, my name is Kimberly Johnson, and I am the spokeswoman for Rock the Slut Vote. And I'm here because I want to talk to you about a couple of different things. The first thing is a story that I just covered on Pillamina for Addicting Info. And Pillamina is a woman who is dressed up as a package of birth control pills, and she's going to be following Mitt Romney around on his campaign trail. And I thought that was hysterical, so I wanted to write about it. And so I did, and it was posted on one of the very frequented liberal Facebook pages. And I was reading the comments today, and I saw that for the most part, people felt the way I did, that it was really funny, and that they enjoyed it, and they were supporting her. But then there were a few that criticized her, and the criticism was that she takes away the validity of the argument, that the fact that she's silly discredits the argument, and that it wasn't necessarily, or it wasn't going to change anybody's mind. And to that I have to say, you don't know that it's not going to change anybody's mind, because you have no idea who's going to see it, how they're going to be affected. Perhaps somebody's going to see it and it'll be funny to them, and it will introduce them to what's actually happening with the war on women in this country. And secondly, feminist carries with it a negative connotation. You know, the angry feminist. And when you believe in something and you're fighting for something that you believe in, you're really putting yourself out there. And Pillamina, Rock the Slut Vote, we're kind of doing the same thing. We're taking a very serious issue and we're infusing some humor in it, because we want to be able to make you laugh, but then hopefully have you pay attention to what's actually going on. And we're trying to provide you with the information of, you know, the anti-legislation that's happening in this country and all that stuff. And so that brings me to my next point, which is Rush Limbaugh, and why Rock the Slut Vote was created in the first place, which was, you know, he for 9 hours attacked Sandra Fluke on his radio show, and he completely lied because he said that she said she had so much sex that she couldn't afford birth control anymore. And he called her a slut and a prostitute. Well, Rush, no, she did not do that. Her argument was that she wanted birth control to be included in her insurance plan that is not paid for with your tax dollars, because it was not currently in her insurance plan. And so anyway, after Rush went on his lovely 9-hour rant about Sandra, that was it. Women were just pissed off and were like, you know what? I'm a slut. If she's a slut, I'm a slut. And what's funny to me now is, as a result, I, and I'm sure other women out there who are calling themselves sluts, are getting emails from people calling us sluts and taking the word literally. And they're not seeing the humor in it. They don't understand that not only are we reclaiming the word and we're, you know, wearing it as a badge of honor, they take it literally, and it just blows my mind. It's like, no, we're not literal sluts. We're not literal prostitutes who are running around charging people for sex. We're just women who are fed up. And if all we ever do is scream and make angry faces and, you know, be the angry feminist, we're also not going to be taken seriously. So we decided to put a little bit of humor in our message, which in fact, I'm wearing my Rush Limbaugh Thinks I'm a Slut t-shirt, which you can get on www.waronwomen.com or www.rocktheslutvote.com. We have all kinds of shirts and magnets and all that good stuff. But anyway, back to my point is that, you know, we're out there in the trenches on this war on women, and we're fighting the good fight, and we realize that we're going to get criticism. We realize that not everybody's going to agree or understand with what we're doing, or understand what we're doing. And so I was just hoping to maybe come by and say hello and tell you a little bit how I feel, and I don't know, maybe it might help you understand a little bit more that, you know, we want to tackle a very serious subject with a little bit of humor. And I just want to thank you for listening to me and rant and all that good stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll make a few more of these videos a little later. But anyway, I hope you have a nice day, and thanks again.